just ready to go. Just looking forward to the opportunity to play a Grey Cup at home. It's a very rare opportunity, so I'm just looking forward to it. They say butterflies are a good thing, so got a couple butterflies, and just glad the week is over. We can finally get down to business, and that's playing this game.
Darian, how much different has it been for you prepping for this one than it was in 09 and 10?
Well, the biggest difference is, like I said, just being more mature, understanding what comes along with the week, understanding how to adjust to the different schedules, and just soaking in the moment, just enjoying it. It's, like I said, it's a rare opportunity, especially to play at home, and I just want to enjoy every second of it.
What's different about this Saturday than the previous two Grey Cup Saturdays that you've been?
I just think the team is ready. Just judging from the, just the talks, the practices, the, just the veterans on the team. We were young. I was talking to Rob Bagg earlier today, and he said, he was telling me how he was just 23 back in 2009 in his first Grey Cup. And, we all were just, it was my first year starting also. We were just young pups, just running around like a chicken with his head cut off, just not realizing, the moment. We were just out there playing. But now we understand what's at stake. We understand what it takes to get the job done. And, I just like the vibe of the team. I think when you're a veteran-led team like we are, and you have multiple guys who've won multiple Grey Cups, then you understand the significance of just being loose and ready to go.
People are saying that given the field conditions that receivers might have an advantage on both sides over the DBs. Are you expecting a big day through the air?
We'll see. It depends on the wind, really. I mean, I hear the temperature's supposed to be nice, so it just depends on the wind. But, that's usually how it goes. When the field is bad, it usually favors the offense because, we know where we're going and the defense has to react. So, we'll see. But, I think it could work like that for both teams, not just us. So, we'll see how that goes.
Are you hoping it's colder than not cold to your advantage?
You know what? I guess you could say that. I mean, being that those guys weren't used to the type of cold conditions that this week presented. But at the end of the day, I mean, they're going to be ready. I mean, they're a professional team. They have 60 minutes left for football just like we do. So they'll be ready to go regardless of the climate.
Who are you playing for?
My grandmother. My grandmother, she was on her deathbed back in September. She was in hospice. And, they took her home and they wanted her to, I guess, die in peace. But she fought back. Now she's up, talking, moving around, and she told me to dedicate everything to her. So that's what I'm playing for.
What's her name?
Ethel.
Ethel?
Yeah, we call her Chubby. She weighs about 100 pounds, and we call her Chubby. She's back in my hometown, Florence, South Carolina.
Is her last name Durant too? Or?
No, Dow.
Dow.
Dow. Yep, D-O-W.
Darian, you seem pretty loose today. Is that a conscious decision that you're going to try and keep some of the edge off as you go into this thing?
Well, I just figured, you should just be yourself. I mean, there have been games, there have been previous Grey Cups when I was just so uptight, mean mugging, I guess, so to speak, and, just trying to be as focused as possible, which I am. And, you end up on the losing side. So if you're going to lose, you might as well, be yourself. And that's how I feel. So, I'm just being myself. That's how I've approached each and every game this year. That's how I approach this season. Just be yourself. Let it all fly. Let it all hang out. And, let the chips fall where they may. So it's just all about me. I like to have fun. I like to dance. I like to joke. And, that's what I'm going to do.
How old is your grandmother, Darian?
She's 85.
Young in this group.
Will the butterflies and the excitement allow you to be able to sleep tonight?
I think so. I've been in these situations before. I think I'll be able to sleep. I don't see why not.
Darian, when you look at the Ticats, when you played them earlier this year, they were more or less a team, a work in progress. When you look at them now, what team they're going to be playing tomorrow, how have they changed? be a better team?
Most definitely. I mean, first and foremost, I think they had a couple key pieces to their team. They were hurt at the time, and but throughout the year, especially when you're dealing with a bunch of younger guys, I'm speaking defensively, it takes time to gel. It takes time to come together as a unit. So, you can tell from their record in the second half of the season that they've come together. They're flying around. They're playing at a high level.
I mean, we've been looking forward to this moment. This is one of those moments you don't get too often in your life. I mean, here I am, a guy who's been playing pro ball for 16 years, and this is my third time being in the show. I have 13 years in the CFL. I just made sure I pass it on to the young guys that, let's take advantage of this time and continually prepare like we prepared all week long. And, to go through this long week is much different than others, like you mentioned, because, you're getting pulled in every direction, and, you really don't have as much free time to kind of lock and load as far as into the game plan like you usually do. But, we tell the guys to find the time to get into that game plan, especially here today, kind of get your final reminders as far as things you need to brush up on to make sure that when tomorrow comes, it's not about thinking, it's all about reacting, because that's what it's all about in this type of game. I mean, this game is so hyped up, and you're going to be excited because you're playing for all the marbles. But in all, each game we felt we played this year, we were playing for the marbles. So I think we have the right type of sense of direction as far as heading into this game mentally. And, we're just eager to get to tomorrow so we can finally get this show on the road.
Henry, you've done this before, going to an opposing stadium and win the big game. How hard is it to do?
It's very difficult. I mean, anytime you have to go in a hostile environment and, go through all the weeks, go through the entire week, and nobody even feels like you're there. I mean, of course, at the award show, it was like, hey, welcome to history. And I'm like, what history is the Ticats going to make? You know what I mean? But, of course, they weren't talking about us. And then all of a sudden, it was like, hey, don't forget Hamilton's here. It's like, oh, okay, thanks you guys for coming. So, that's kind of been the message all week. And we understand, hey, we're in Saskatchewan. The Riders made it, and hey, they're a great team. And we know we're going to have our hands cut out for us. But the bottom line is for us, we're here for a reason. And when you look at our record over the past number of games, and it speaks for itself. And that's why we're here, and we're here to play football, and we're ready to go.
What thoughts and feelings are going through your mind right now, 24 hours before?
Actually, for me, my family just got here last night. My parents get here today, so I can't wait to see them. Actually saw my little guys for the first time in almost 3 months. So, for me, those are steps I wanted to take before the game. And honestly, for me, it's, getting in there and going through a final few things before the game gets started, and just kind of brushing over some thoughts that, as far as with the game plan, but spending some time with my family, my parents, my wife, and my boys. And then, once that's over, it's time to lock in. And, I want to be the ultimate hoser tomorrow to Rider fans, and that's just doing my job. And if we can do that and get it done, man, that would be the ultimate, to be able to come back to a place that means a lot to me and be able to win a Grey Cup championship, as well as a number of guys who are on our team. I mean, this is a hotbed for football and a place that we all experienced, and what better atmosphere to be able to pull off something like that in.
I'm not sure if Kirk is here, but I'm going to steal his question. Who are you playing for tomorrow?
Well, for me, I'm playing for my family and my youngest son, and for both of my sons, actually, because my son Baron, youngest, he's never experienced a Grey Cup, and I saw him outside, and he was just kind of looking around, and like I said, it's almost 3 months since I've seen them, and of course they've changed so much since the last time I saw them, and to be able to bring them here and for us to get back together as far as in this setting. To me, this is what it's all made of. I mean, right now in their eyes, I'm their superhero. And as a dad, that's what you want to be. But more importantly, just as I was talking to a number of guys whose fathers were able to pull it off and win championships, the one thing they say they always remember is the confetti shower. And I mean, for me, I've dreamed about that, to be able to have both of my sons in my arms, and here's the confetti falling all over us. If that's something that they can remember for the rest of their lives, Daddy's accomplished one of those stepping stones.